Alright guys, day 6 of our painting challenge. So I guess I'll do this in 2 parts. This will be fun. I'll show you the model and then we can talk, because you know you guys all love to hear me jibber jabber. But I did a lot of painting today. In fact, I would call my Griffon finished. I've got him on the base. I've got to do the blue half of the base here and clean up on the red. I really wish I would have varnished this wooden part of the base because it looks kind of rough along the edges, but you know, I didn't, so well, tough luck with that. But I painted the beak. Actually, I do have one last thing. I've got to put the pupils on the eyes, but yeah, here's the Griffon mount with all the barding painted. I just went for straight leather for along the back, and then with the little trappings hanging off, I went with the blue and red. That will end up being the royal colors. But yeah, did the mouth, did the teeth. I may come in and add white tips to the teeth at a later point. But I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And now just to do the harder part of the 2-part figure, and that is the king himself, which will be exciting. I did find that I had a lot of time to paint. A lot more time than I expected, in part due my kids are going to a Mother's Morning Out every morning, and I will be going to get them around 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it is now 12:10, 12:15, something like that. And so that's given me 4 hours to get stuff done, along with painting and also getting all the house chores done, because you know I am a house husband, so I have to make sure I keep everything nice and clean and wife approved, because it is by my wife's generosity that I still live. And I kind of need to come back through here and add some, like right here you see the white highlights there. I need to highlight more along the wings here, probably along this side too. Let's see. A little bit more to make it a little brighter. The under part of the wings I don't mind being a little more done, but or done as in dull colored. Had a brief bit of a scare earlier in that I was painting this and I kept sticking my thumb into the red paint and touched the back of the Griffon's head and left a little red thumbprint. Luckily it was all on the very tips of the feathers, and so I could just dry brush over again with some white to highlight that out. And some stuff. And now that I look, I do have some touch-ups to go on the silver knobs for the barding, probably on the golden ones too. For silver and gold, I used Vallejo Model Air for the silver, which worked really well. I started out with Vallejo Model Gold, Air Gold for the gold, but that was too thin. It's designed to go through an airbrush, and it's designed to be put over on multiple coatings, and for what I wanted and for the smallness, the delicateness of that, I just went and found I had a model color gold that I could use, and so I tagged that on, and it looked good. But yeah, so there's the Griffon. I am very pleased. It took me 6 days to get this done, and one of those days was not painting, so I have great hopes for finishing King Leon on time. Nagash, I think, will be a different cup of tea just because it's such a large model. And you know, that will take more airbrushing, more time, more delicateness and deliberateness in finding time to paint. I'll probably have to set up my airbrush booth again, which I'm really glad I got one of those collapsible ones, because it takes up so much room. I can take it down and put it up, and take it down and put it up, and get everything done. Taking your privilege with Dr. Pepper. I usually don't drink much soda, but this last couple of weeks I've been drinking more soda and more beer. I think it's because my 2-year-old doesn't nap, and so now I look for things to either keep me awake or help me go to sleep. Alcoholics Anonymous, here I come. But anyway, hope that things are going well, and I guess we won't do the 2-part series. We'll just do this one video. This turned out better than I thought. But yeah, I mean, I am pumped with this. Now I'm gonna go and watch all the videos I can. I usually watch Netflix before, well, while I paint, because I can queue something up and watch it. I was watching a a series on comic book heroes and how they evolved. Just kind of gave a brief history of comic books and everything, that how they developed and who developed which hero and how each hero developed and all that. My favorite hero, I don't know who my favorite hero is. You know, Batman and Superman are the top two, I would say, because Superman is the coolest, like super all-powerful superpowers given to hero, and Batman's the coolest, I've got $1 billion and I'm fighting crime hero. I mean, Iron Man is cool and all, but yeah, he's not Batman. He's too happy. He's like the extrovert Batman. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good time, and I look forward to seeing other people's projects. Auf Wiedersehen.